mom to let you go out on the weekend. Or to do something that you know she probably, or your dad probably didn't want you to do, but you wanted them to, allow you to go out or whatever it is, okay? Were you effective? Okay, so did you get your way? And why did you get your way? Okay, how were you persuasive in persuading that person? All right? So this is only one paragraph. I'm going to give you guys about 7 minutes and then be prepared to share, okay? So the question is, think of a time you had to persuade someone to do something or believe something. Were you effective? So was that person persuaded? And how did you persuade them? Did you use emotion? Did you use facts? Did you show that you were credible and that they should believe in whatever it is that you wanted them to believe in? How did you how were you persuasive? Okay. Once again, I'm going to give you guys 7 minutes, just 5 or more sentences. Cell phones should be away, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Think of a time when you had to persuade. What did you do? Okay. Did you use emotion to persuade that person? Did you use facts? Did you cry? Okay. Be prepared to share. You do not have to write the journal on the board, just respond in the paragraph. Be very specific in how you succeeded in persuading that person, if you did succeed in persuading that person. who wants to share first? If you are still writing, continue to write. Who wants to go first? Go ahead, Troy.
Oh my god.
I appreciate you.
I had to persuade my mom to give me my phone back because she took it. So
Why?
Because I got in trouble
Okay.
at school. I got
Okay.
suspended
Okay.
for fighting.
How did you persuade her? What did you do to
Like,
persuade her to give you back your phone?
mop my kitchen, dust her fans and
Mhm.
pictures, and like vacuum. That's
Okay.
it.
All right. Were you effective?
No, because that's what I usually do most of the time.
Okay. Anyone else on this side before I call on you? Go ahead, McKay.
I'm not done.
Okay, you can go.
I'm not
Tell
done.
me how you persuaded someone. You
Okay.
can still say it.
So I got in trouble, which is, yeah. I tried to explain that it really wasn't that big of a deal,
Mm-hmm.
and they were like, "It is a big deal, and you're still grounded." So it didn't work.
Okay. Haley, go ahead.
It's not the one I wrote down, but I have it. So, there was like, I was in a pet store and there was a fish that I saw that I really, really wanted.
Yeah.
And I already have a bunch of pets, but I really want this fish. So, I'm telling my dad, I was like, please? And he's like, why? And I was like, because I'll take care of it. And he's like, no, you won't. So, right now I'm currently trying to get this fish.
Okay.
So,
So you're still in the process of persuading.
yes, I'm trying my best.
Okay.
I've cleaned the house like 5 times.
Hope it works.
I had a fish.
Hope it works.
It died.
Lenora, go ahead. I know you're still writing, but go ahead and share. Think of a time when you had to persuade. Lenora has the floor, ladies and gentlemen. Troy, appreciate it. Go ahead.
Okay, so about a few years ago, I think it was 3, we were in Pennsylvania. I'm not sure which city. I don't remember that memory. We were at this hotel and there was this problem with the water. It was presumed to be like trash in the sewers, and the water came out like a muddy type brown.
Yeah.
So we addressed the lady at the front desk, and she tried to argue with us and tell us that it didn't happen. So I went to the bathroom. No, first I asked her if she would use that water, and she said yes. And then I asked her if she would drink it, and she said yeah, because it's clean enough. So I went to the bathroom and I poured her some water in the cup, and I sat on her desk and told her to, and she was like, no. So I was like, okay, are you gonna fix it? And she was like, no. So my mom went somewhere, talked to a higher man, and he came and asked the lady to drink it, and she said no, and then she got the problem fixed the next day.
Oh, wow. Wow. Anyone else? Anyone else?
What's the water for?
It was due.
That's what she said. She said also. She sure is. So Karen, would you like to share?
I have 3.
You have 3. Just think of the best time or the time you were most effective in persuading someone. You don't have to read all 3 if you don't want to. Troy.
I was in a performance, it was this year,
Uh-huh.
and I wanted to support the person I was talking to,
Mm-hmm.
and so he texted me, we was talking, and he said something
Uh-huh.
about him going out to a strip club or whatever. I was kinda like, I wasn't really mad though, cause I mean, we're not dating, so I can't stop him.
Exactly.
And I pretended to be mad. I was like, oh, why were you going to the strip club and all that stuff? He was like, because I wanted to have fun.
Oh, no.
He was like, you're taking this out of here. I was like, just kidding, it's cool. It was just to be prank. He was like, that was so childish. Why would you do that? I was like, oh no, I was just kidding. He was like, nah, we're not. I just don't feel like talking to you right now. I was like, wow. So it worked. But then he ended up texting me later on when I was like about to go to sleep or whatever. He was like, April Fool. I was like, are you serious? He was like, that's what you get for texting me. I was like, okay.
Oh, wow.
What's that, Shanice?
Anyone else? Did you want to go? Oh, okay. All right, we are going to go over 3 persuasive techniques in preparation for our persuasive debates and persuasive essays. All right, I want you guys to pay attention as I read them to you, okay? So can anyone pronounce the first word for us? That's the first bullet. Ethos. All right. Ethos. All right, listen up. First and last name at the top of your paper. First and last name. Okay, you should. Thank you. Need you to focus. All right, ethos or the ethical appeal. APPEAL. Writing this over.
What's the date?
Means to persuade. Means to persuade an audience of the author's credibility or character. An author would use ethos to show his audience that he is a credible. What does credible mean?
Trustworthy.
Yeah.
Trustworthy. Anyone else?
I have a question. Is ethos capitalized?
You don't have to, not the second one. Yep, verify, believable. Okay? That he is a credible source and is worth listening to. Credible. Okay? The second bullet. Let someone read the first bullet back to me.
Blank or the blank?
Lenora, go ahead.
Ethos or the ethical appeal means to persuade an audience of the author's credibility or character. An author would use ethos to show to his audience that he is a credible source and is worth listening to.
All right, did everyone get that?
Yeah.
All right, second bullet. Pathos, P-A-T-H-O-S. P-A-T-H-O-S. Or the emotional appeal. Or the emotional appeal means to persuade an audience by appealing to their emotions. Okay? So you're appealing to one's emotions when you use the pathos persuasive technique. All right, Haley, can you read that back to us?
Pathos or the emotional appeal means to persuade an audience by appealing to their emotions.
All right, good job. Authors use pathos to invoke sympathy. Sympathy. What does sympathy mean?
When you feel for someone.
Exactly, when you feel for someone. Authors use pathos to invoke sympathy from an audience to make the audience feel what the author wants them to feel. All right? Logos, that's the last persuasive technique. Logos, or the appeal to logic, L-O-G-I-C, means to convince an audience by use of logic, exactly.
Facts.
The second, the next blank is facts and statistics. So for the second blank, put logic again, and where it says or, don't put anything. Just leave that blank.
So logic or blank?
Yep, that's what I said. Second one, to use logos would be to cite facts and statistics. Facts and statistics. Historical and literal analogies and citing certain authorities on a subject. Alright, so logos or the appeal to logic means to convince an audience by use of logic. Then it says to use logos will be to cite facts and statistics, analogies, and citing certain authorities on a subject. Alright? So someone try to give me one persuasive statement if you were persuading someone by using pathos. Okay? When you use pathos, what are you doing?
You can say like, if you're trying to convince someone to say like, to adopt a dog, you could say like, these dogs are very unhealthy and dying.
Exactly. And why is that an example of pathos?
Because it makes you feel emotion and feel like sorry for the dog.
Exactly, because you're using emotion, okay? So if you don't want your boyfriend to break up with you, say, I've been crying for 10 days. Please don't break up with me. Why is that an example of pathos?
Because using your emotion.
Because I'm using emotions, all right? All right, sympathy. How about ethos? Someone think of an example before we break up and stop this. Okay?
It would make
When
you
you use
feel
ethos,
bad.
you're using, and I want you to create 2 different original persuasive statements for each persuasive technique. Okay? Once again, you're creating 2 original persuasive statements for each technique. So that means pathos, logos, ethos, okay? And then as a class, we are going to try to guess which persuasive technique you demonstrated. Alright? I'm going to give you guys about 10 minutes to do this. You can begin. You can move across the room if you want. Alright? Move across the room if you want. You ready? Okay. You okay? One piece of paper, you guys. One piece of paper. Turn the desk, you guys. You're working by yourself? Am I gonna work with you? Let's work together. Which one are you gonna do first? Wait, real quick. Do not put it in order, okay?
No?
So if it's ethos, pathos, logos, switch it up. Don't put the statements in order because that's how we're gonna get. Switch it up.
Are you guys gonna be like?
So like, go.
I mean, like, all of it.
Make sure you know the answer. Right, so which one are we working on first? Ethos. So what's that? So mine, you should let me go to the amusement park this week because 99% of my grades are good. Okay, that's a fact, right? Are you right back? Okay. Make sure you write your name in the paper. Ladies, you guys okay? You need help? No, not too bad. Two for each, so you should have 6 in total. Which one y'all starting off with?
That's the level of policy.
Pathos? Okay.
I'll write one.
So think of something you might say to your mom to let you do something that you know she might not normally let you do. Or think of something you might say to me if you need extra credit or you need, you're going through something like that.
You are
So you should accept the credit because I've been going through so much. That's so sad. Say something like that. Okay. But make sure you don't put it in order. So 2 for each, okay?
I'm an astronaut.
Shanti, you know that?
This is the best astronaut.
Yes,
Yeah.
it
Astronaut. Yeah.
It could be anyone. It could be to me, a persuasive statement to me, or your mom, or your best friend. Yeah, it's from your point of view.
Yeah. Made with the 10 out of 10.
See how okay?
Bounce is 5 out of 10.
Charities.
Okay. So think of something. I'm pretty sure you guys use pathos for everything. So, like if your friend has a piece of gum and you want,
I know one.
well, you might not get paid. You might use
Made out of
somebody use
titanium.
You should use, go ahead.
I can miss rubber.
Ethos is your credible. So if she said, can you let me take this test over? 99% of the time I have an A.
I got some
back. So who is actually the credible? Feel like she's worthy of me giving her the time to take it over. Even though that's a fact, I just still some sort of credibility. I trust you know, accountability.
9 out of 10 don't.
She's reliable.
No, it's like 3 lines.
No, that baby false.
I mean, but
I don't think they're like you said, that's me. But I think it was shit. Ethos is you're saying you're credible.
9 out of 10 minutes.
Oh,
Like that.
you can say, remember the last time I cleaned up the house? Well, let me go to this and know I'm good.
Right here on your
That's what you can use though. So it's proven that you're credible.
98% are cured by using medicine or something.
98% of people.
Fine. Every day.
98% of people die. Doing what?
No, I'm just very. In car accidents. When they drink and drive.
Yeah. Well, they that's the one that's logo.
Oops, I pushed right over the wall.
So ethos is the skill that you're using to show that you're credible and trustworthy. You're reliable. So think of a statement that will prove that you're a reliable student or a reliable person. Or you can say something to the effect like to your friend, you should let me borrow this money because you know I'm going to give it back to you. Remember last week when you borrowed me? Something like that. So something to show that you're a credible, a trustworthy person, right? And the logo should use facts or statistics.
Yeah, we need ethos. Like, you do something like that.
Exactly. Yes, ma'am.
Nah. It's not great. It's like one thing.
Okay. So, for example, like I said, I have 3 students. So, behind two of my sections, so I have 3
But these are ones with the
where you can say, use a number, like statistics to complete. So that's good. Just make sure you're able to explain why it's logos.
If we go first, it's killing from us.
You wanna see some proof?
Miss G said that.
Drive here.
Yeah, you can use that analogy. Yep, you can. You ladies all right? Did you get what I said about ethos? What was you gonna say about black people? Like a fact? What's that?
Black people are thieves.
Okay.
See, this is how you turn on your
One,
The ladies, y'all.
Yeah, that's wrong.
Shanti, back to you.
I'm sure this is a certificate.
I want a time machine.
This is for
Go back in
ethos?
time.
This is for the credible appeal? Okay.
You do the same thing like that on
All right, I'm gonna give you guys about 5 more minutes, 2 for each, all right? 2 for each, yes, ma'am.
Here, I got you.
Do you plan for it?
where you tell people.
Do you think of a fact that you do about swimming or? Huh? But how are you gonna persuade someone to, that has to connect to be persuasive? Well, please don't limit it in this because I'm doing this. But it has to be a fact. So maybe, you should let me join this swim team because 100% of the girls on there get scholarships. Yeah. Something like that, okay? That's low. Remember, you're using persuasive techniques to persuade. Or men. Which one?
Yeah, but it has to.
Logo?
It's persuasive. I guess. You say
Yeah, but it's not only about a fact, it's about persuading you.
that one.
Just try to persuade them. So you're persuading someone using a fact, not just stating facts. You have to persuade me, but you're using a fact in the process of persuading me. So, like for example, when I talked about the Sprint commercial, 100% of users or consumers came from AT&T and they love Sprint. That's a persuasive tool because you're persuading me to kind of get Sprint. You get what I'm saying? But you're using a fact, well, a statistic in the process. So you might want to alter that statement so it's persuasive, but it's a fact as well. You get what I'm saying? 4 more minutes, ladies and gentlemen.
I know, I would say.
Okay, y'all finished? Rob?
Okay, so we need 2 for here, and then.
Everyone loves you. What? Ladies and gentlemen.
No, no. Where is this going?
Go ahead and share.
You said have 10.
Huh?
You said 10 people believe.
You wouldn't. I don't know.
Well, that's the logo.
Hand sanitizer. My bad.
Haley?
Yep. It's important.
No, it's not. I think we should change my logo.
Y'all go first.
If it's wrong, it's not my
She spelled my name.
I did not spell it.
It's more believable. It's more believable if you say
This could be a fact. You want to say this is logo? Alright, start wrapping it up. Yes. She's not gonna
I should do that. Why?
Yeah, but you can use that. You don't have to touch incredible, you know, or you can allow me to have that promotion because the requirement is that I have 3 degrees and I have it. So that means you're worthy of advertising.
Yeah.
This is something that you do well.
So, it's like a little button. You hold it and it goes in the
That's funny because it's bush.
No, it's all
You can just use like
no. It's like it's more no. You walk and then
Pretending you are like pretending you're
no. I think this is like a dance order. You walk with that right there.
Alright, Haley's group is gonna go first. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You guys finished?
Why are you standing up?
No, the moment you're pushing. I walk
Just make sure you switch it up. Okay? Like don't do it, you know, back to back. Sorry, switch it up.
It's just 10 out of 10.
Okay. So you don't push it though. There's no lever. Hold it and then get it. There's a lever. Just hold it. That's all we drive. Yes, it does.
McKay.
No,
When you're it was about Sprint giving facts about why you should come to Sprint. Okay? All right, ladies and gentlemen, Haley's group is going to go first. As a group, we are going to decide which persuasive technique they use. After we give you the answer, I want you to explain why that technique is appropriate for the statement you gave us. All right, Troy.
Neil Armstrong is an astronaut. This astronaut ice cream is the best.
Which persuasive technique do you guys think they use?
Ethos.
You're pronouncing
Ethos.
Ethos.
Oh.
So was it logo?
It was
All right. Why? Why did you say ethos, McKay?
Because he's like a credible guy because he's an astronaut.
All right.
What's astronaut and ice cream actually?
Okay. Do you guys agree, Rob? Do you guys agree? Why did y'all use ethos for that one? Why would you say that one demonstrates ethos?
He's an astronaut. He knows what the best astronaut ice cream is.
Okay. All
He's
right.
been there, done that.
Do one more.
Yeah,
that's Go ahead. Let them finish.
98% of people die when they drink, drive and drink.
What? You drink and drive. All right. Which persuasive technique did they use?
I have no idea what they said.
They use logos. Why would